I examined the poets, and I look on them as people whose talent overawes both themselves and others, people who present themselves as wise men, and are taken as such, when they are nothing of the sort. From poets, I moved to artists. No one was more ignorant about the arts than I. No one was more convinced that artists possessed really beautiful secrets. However, I noticed that their condition was no better than that of the poets, and that both of them have the same misconceptions. Because the most skillful among them excel in their specialty, they look upon themselves as the wisest of men. In my eyes, this presumption completely tarnished their knowledge. As a result, putting myself in the place of the oracle, and asking myself what I would prefer to be, what I was or what they were, to know what they have learned or to know that I know nothing, I replied to myself, and to the God, I wish to remain who I am. We do not know, neither the sophists, nor the orators, nor the artists, nor I, what the true, the good, and the beautiful are. But there is this difference between us: although these people know nothing, they all believe they know something, whereas I, if I know nothing, at least have no doubts about it. As a result, all this superiority in wisdom, which the oracle has attributed to me, reduces itself to the single point that I am strongly convinced that I am ignorant of what I do not know. Do not do to others what angers you if done to you by others. Every action has its pleasures and its price. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. Understanding a question is half an answer. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. The hottest love has the coldest end. Life contains but two tragedies. One is not to get your heart's desire, the other is to get it. Be as you wish to seem. Thou shouldst eat to live, not live to eat. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. I know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing. Be nicer than necessary to everyone you meet. Everyone is fighting some kind of battle. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. To fear death, gentlemen, is no other than to think oneself wise when one is not, to think one knows what one does not know. No one knows whether death may not be the greatest of all blessings for a man, yet men fear it as if they knew that it is the greatest of evils. Once made equal to man, woman becomes his superior. If you want to be a good saddler, saddle the worst horse, for if you can tame one, you can tame all. I pray thee, O God, that I may be beautiful within. If a man comes to the door of poetry untouched by the madness of the muses, believing that technique alone will make him a good poet, he and his sane compositions never reach perfection, but are utterly eclipsed by the performances of the inspired madmen.